I need a weapon.
The bower is mine.
Is this irresponsible? I'll kill them all! Peaceful creature. Fuck you. So trains were the last thing that I needed in Tier 6, so that wraps up Tier 6, and we are done with all the upgrades until we complete Space Elevator Phase 3. Hello gamers, welcome back to the factory. Today we are going to complete, or at least get our feet wet into Tier 6. Going to complete Logistics Mark 4. It would be great if we got a jetpack and monorails, but when we get this, we're going to get fuel generators, so I think I'm going to spend some time setting up a fuel generator power plant. Then we can get some real big factories going when we have more energy, because again, I'm kind of hitting an energy bottleneck. So we got manufacturers now, and you can see I just set up crates for me to throw in the 4 inputs that we need. It's a pretty lazy idea, but we only need a couple of these heavy modular frames. You can see it's spitting them out right here, and I can just collect them as I need. But that enables us to get the truck, which is an absolute fucking unit. Look at this bad boy go. So we can really transport some cargo down this road now. So I might set up a little parking lot or truck station here. Let's see what I can do. So you can see I've set up some little baby factories here where I just chuck in the materials into crates. And this one's a little bit bigger because for modular frames, each assembler only makes 2 per minute. So it's really, you need a couple assemblers to make any kind of modular frame action. But luckily we got, 300 just now, so that's good. Because now we can unlock the Explorer. Alright, so I've got my new Explorer parked right here, and this is gonna be one of my new favorite ways to get around. As you can see, it hauls Krev. Woo, what's good, boys? And one little tiny thing I built yesterday, going along with the theme of these temporary factories. This little steel doohickey over here is much better than our previous one. And, you can see right on this side are the inputs. We got our iron and the coal flowing in. And yeah, I should probably build up this wall, but you know what? Look, we're making shit. That's what matters, boys. Oh yeah, I also built this big-ass bridge that connects to Schmelko plant. Can also carry resources on the side of the bridge, as you see here. Aw, damn it, I already got it stuck. I've been driving this thing for 5 seconds, and it's already stuck? Oh, I swear I'm a good driver. Don't take away my license. I must say that connecting the foundations with the road like that does really help the feel of this place. I should have a road going like around to there, or maybe through here. I'll expand that foundation over there. Yesterday I went ahead and unlocked catwalks. So you can see we have walkways now. I also went ahead and got tar roofs and metal roofs. I figure we can do some decorating with all the roofs we've been placing. This is what the underside of our bridge looks like. You can see the iron coming in from over there and there. Shipped up there. Off to be made into steel. Now we got steel pipes up the wazoo. You can see where the old steel factory was. There's nothing now, but I've made a new power tower that will allow us to fly right up. Oh, never mind. Maybe that was too steep of an angle. Okay, there we go.
Hello?
I just set up some crates, but I also have an assembler here for circuit boards. And they're all going in here to make computers. And we have 60 here. So we're really close to being able to have fuel generators. So I started turning some of this heavy oil residue into petroleum coke, which we can use for steel or we can use in a coal generator. But most importantly, it kind of gets all this fluid out of the way. I could sink it if I wanted to as well. Get a couple points from that. But this is our plastic production still. It's not fully like self-reliant. I have to keep coming and, you know, making sure that everything's all good, and it will fill up with residue eventually. I think it would also be cool to have a hypertube network connecting all my regions because, you know, it would just be dope. That's the last computer I needed. Yeah, gamers, let's go over and send it off into space. 50 and 100. That took a hot minute, but we got Logistics Mark IV. That's a huge one. Now the problem is that fuel generators are not cheap, as you can see. Now encased industrial beams are extremely useful as they are used for Mark IV conveyor belts. You can see I've accumulated a couple hundred of them, but they'll go very fast. I've also been receiving cables through a little cable micro factory here. Just one constructor, but look at the work it's done. You know what? I feel like getting over there in style. See ya. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna build my power plant right here along the road. It makes sense, right? Let's just start with the concrete. God, I don't want to know how many thousands of concrete I've gone through. And this little baby concrete manufactory has just been serving its purpose. This is what I've been doing. Oh, I realize it needs a light in here, doesn't it? So, 120 per minute. And I guess that's been good enough for me, but definitely been using every last bit of it. Could also take my ride over there. One of the things that can be made from the oil residue byproduct is fuel, as it turns out. So the fuel is made from the residue. It's pumped over here. I know it's messy now, but it's all just temporary. It's packaged from this plastic, makes empty containers, goes in here to the packager. Oh yeah, that's making the fuel like crazy. Like crazy. Kind of wish this Christmas event would end so these packages would get out of the freaking road. Out of the freaking road, you're gonna get ran over, bitch. Yes, and with that, I now have access to the jetpack. And we are halfway through Tier 6. Whoa! Let's freaking go. I have been doing some minor decorations. Here you can see the biomass burner building looks quite better. I've got them numbered. We've got a little catwalk system going around up here. Yeah. They all should be full. Yep, they're all still full on biomass now because we have a good power plant. It's not dipping into this power, thankfully. Don't mind if I do make myself a little gas mask. I guess I forgot last time. That's fine, we have it now. Make some filters for that. Yes, the jetpack is mine! Give it to me!
The bower is mine.
Now I can do things like this. And fly. Especially if you combine the jetpack with something like this that gives you momentum. You can gain some unreal distances. You just kind of give a little puff of the jetpack. You just keep going for a long time. I don't want to go too far out though. The jetpack can even be ran on solid biofuel. Nice. That's pretty interesting. So without a doubt, I think the next step is we need more computers and more heavy frames, and we need to set up the fuel generators. Yeah! We're flying, boys! Time to resolve our power issues for a very long time with fuel generators. Alright, I don't know if this is how it works, but I'm trying to drain these fluid buffers. I've got a pipe and a valve right here so that in theory it should be pumping the oil residue into here, and then the valve is preventing it from going back into this system. So it has no choice but to go into this buffer. And you can see it is actually increasing, so it might be working. Meanwhile, this is also eating up some heavy oil residue. I've decided to just go ahead and start sinking because I have way too much of this petroleum coke going on. And I'm trying to set up my new fuel generator stuff. This is all just in the way, you know. So currently we are getting 240 oil per minute. We're not even using near that. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo our refinery setup here. Oh man, I need to get the rifle like immediately. Die, bastard! There's a lot of these dudes around the oil fields. Oh sheesh. Shit, boys, that actually worked. It's no longer pumping. And all these buffers are empty. There, that's all that's left of the residue that we've produced. Meanwhile, I need to collect a couple more engines for these refineries because we are low on them. I said engines, I meant motors. My brain no good. Oh god. I got the black lung paw. Yay, I've used up all the residue. Get out of here. I didn't really need to do that. I could have just probably deleted it, but you know. I'm getting my value's worth out of all that oil. So every refinery has a little bit of head lift of 10 meters, so I'm hoping that it'll pump it up here through a valve into this fluid buffer. And yeah, it seems to be working. We're getting our heavy oil residue. Meanwhile, I set up an output manifold to collect our rubber and plastic, and that should go into these crates here. And if for any reason the crates become full or whatever, any overflow will flow into this sink, because we're going to be using this we're going to be using the residue for our fuel generation, and if something goes wrong and that shuts down our whole power grid because this thing is full of plastic, you know, that wouldn't be a good thing. So it's really important in this instance especially that you do that. It's probably good practice for most factories, but in this case it's pretty much essential. So if I'm doing my math correctly, we should be making 100 heavy oil residue per minute. So I only need 2 refineries for the residue, which is great. That will make 80 fuel per minute. And because the buffers got a little height, it should just automatically, gravity should take it down and it shouldn't pump back up into the buffer, hopefully. I think the refineries are where the recipes start getting really complex and tricky in this game. So it's almost where the real game starts to begin in my mind. Now all we do is connect this to the power grid. Oh look, they're already burning the fuel. Wonderful, each one producing about 150 megawatts. And I'm also getting hella plastic, hella rubber. Wonderful. And this is what that complex looks like from up here. Now, unfortunately, that arch is blocking the little fuel generators, but you can see it's 8 refineries, then 2 refineries to 6 fuel generators. So it's pretty bare bones, bare necessities, simple, functional. But you know what? It's all about improvements. That's what I always say. And we had a worse refinery setup going on here. Now it's a lot better, and we're making energy off of it. So next time we come here, we'll make it even better. You may have noticed this little building over here. Well, this is my planned energy building. It's still work in construction, or work in progress rather. But what I do have are a lot of these batteries. So hopefully, if anything happens, all these batteries will save me from a power failure. You may be wondering what I've got going on over here in the corner of this power plant. area, well, we are preparing to arm ourselves for war, you see. War against those freaking bloody bouncy backs and all those little runny guys who were trying to push me off cliffs, and all the spitty guys with all this black powder. I'll kill them all! Speaking of fucking bastards in need of throttling, there's a whole clan of them up here. Oh, jeez. Not afraid. Yeah. You should be scared, bitch. Come here. Let's finish this. Like men. Oh, you got some buddies, huh? The whole freak show's here. Oh, once again, a computer that looks suspiciously like a circuit board. Alright, well, there's a crate here, but we need 3 heat sinks. That's not even something I've unlocked yet. Another use for all that heavy oil residue. Can combine it with this black powder that I just grabbed to make smokeless powder, which we will use for our rifle. So I just throw the black powder right in here, and any extra of that heavy oil residue. And yeah, the top crate should give us, yeah, there's the smokeless powder. You can see now my power grid looks like this, where my production fluctuates slightly, but is pretty much right around my max possible consumption. Meanwhile, my actual consumption is safely a good few hundred megawatts below. And our actual capacity, assuming those biofuel generators start up in a worst case scenario, is 3600, which is way up here. And we also have a whole collection of stored charge in those batteries. Alright, go ahead and slam some resources in here to make myself feel better about myself and my achievements in life and where I've gotten so far. Wonderful, and just like that, boys and girls, trains have become the only thing missing from my life. Oh, that was a mighty launch. I got a couple more spins around the Hyperloop chamber than I intended. So we should be able to research things now. Yes, I can get the rifle. Oh! Here at the oil field. Actually, let me go ahead and, yeah, name it. Alright, here's where we collect our dead dinosaur juice. So I'm just going to go ahead and name it as such. But you see, I've made a little player area over here for the Pioneer. There, now I've painted it and made it shiny, so it's a little bit nicer. Oh, that was a good knuckle crack. Y'all think I'm gonna get arthritis from doing that? Did your parents ever tell you that? So now I can unlock explosive rebar. That's always good. More explosive power, can't complain. And now I construct the rifle, finally. Nice. Looks like a Fallout weapon. Holy shitballs. Yeah, that's just a gun. Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? So this whole time I've been working on other things, I've also been making more computers. And as it turns out, I have just enough to go ahead and throw into the hub for monorails and trains. So the only thing I'm missing now is 100 of these heavy modular frames. Which is quite a hefty order, isn't it? But we can get there, I'll just automate it somehow. Now I'm basically overproducing steel. I had to sink at some of it actually. Because especially steel pipes, I'm making so many. So I'm actually going to turn some of these steel pipes into nobelisks so we can get some more explosive action going on. Is this irresponsible? Keep in mind, each one of these is a high explosive. It's probably fine. Mom, can you pick me up? I want to go home. I'm in the moron sphere again. Oh, thank you. I'm free from gay baby jail. I said I would automate them, but I mean, I kind of just have all the materials right here, so like, I just made 30 of them. That's about a third. That's pretty good. So I've just woken up and come back to Schmelko and checked on our little Nobelisk factory we've got going on here. It's still running, and we have a couple hundred of them. So I'll just be taking that back home, and you know, hopefully we don't get put on the no-flight list for flying with explosives. So now the steel from the steel factory and the quick wire from the quick wire factory are now just funneled right here for me to grab. You can see that running. That way I don't have to go quite as far to get those products. They're right here by my factory. I can just grab them and it'll be super quick and easy. Here I'm making some encased beams using the alternative recipe with pipes. Here's again my modular frames. Up here we're doing some computers and everything should be running pretty good. Yeah, we got 7 in here. Just waiting on the circuit board, which is coming in now. Meanwhile, I'm getting all these AI limiters in order to throw into the sink. Now I can research a couple things with all those Nobelisks, like we can get the Pulse Nobelisk. That's always nice. Random question for today. What was y'all's favorite childhood game? Because I've been thinking a lot about nostalgic childhood games and watching old runs of them. Oh man. This gets you in a nostalgic mood. Okay, yeah, I also just got another, I got Shatter Rebar. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get Cluster Nobelisk. Oh no! My cat's trying to drink from my cup again. Please, no. I beg you. Alright, we got Inflated Pocket... Oh, no. Literally, my cat just pressed the keyboard. That's what happened. I was gonna unlock that, you freaking frick. Trying to sabotage me, you little jerk. No, please don't. Oh my god. My cat is playing with the dead cat. There's some irony of that. Anyway, we got an Inflated Pocket Dimension. No, don't attack my headphones, please. Now we got Mark III power poles, boys. It's much better with all that refinery setup. Now we have so much plastic and rubber. Basically all the plastic and rubber that I could use right now. Alright, time to unlock a couple more electronics. We got the priority power switch. That's relatively new, and I think it's actually new to this update. And homing rifle ammo. Hell yeah, I can't aim. Let's go. Yeah, this crate just fills up. I mean, very, very fast. Honestly, I'm lazy, but eventually I'm going to go in there and fix those machines and make them more efficient. So yeah, if you have the materials, it's only going to take you a couple minutes to make the heavy modular frames necessary for these upgrades, but obviously I'm going to have to automate it completely. Alright, big moment. We have unlocked trains. So trains were the last thing that I needed in Tier 6, so that wraps up Tier 6, and we are done with all the upgrades until we complete Space Elevator Phase 3, which I have not even started. So it's gonna be a hot minute before we get back to doing that sort of thing. I think we're gonna focus on building up some big factories, getting more power production, getting more refineries, more oil. I made the conveyor for the silica, and actually, did I show that I added some constructors over there? Yeah, I just basically hooked up our quartz crystal to 2 constructors. One's making silica, one's making quartz crystal. You can see that right over here. Yeah, lovely. And I also hooked it up to the power grid, so this should run continuously and it's not running on like a biomass generator or anything. Crystal oscillators have an extremely slow rate of production, 1 per minute. I mean, that's just rough. I might actually just go ahead and try to boost that. Alright, we got Mark III wall outlets, clean pipes Mark II, floodlights. I can't afford all that. I'll get rid of the clean pipes. How wonderful is that? I can finally get the radar tower. The 50 crystal oscillators was quite a task, but we are there now. And of course we need 30 more to make it. Yeah, I got new weapons now, bitch. You don't stand a chance. Alright, I think I incapacitated him. Where's the brain on this thing? Here we go. Here we go now. I can throw down a radar tower, baby. From the top of the radar tower, I've got quite a nice view. Oh, I fell. I just need to hook this baby up to some power now. And thanks to all these little power nodules I have on the side of the building, I could just run power straight down, connect it to the grid. So now we got every single node that's within the vicinity of this radar tower. Also, if you inspect the radar tower, you get some data about the sort of things that are within this radius. We still have 43 power slugs, jeez. Yay, we got new recipes. Oh, I'm gonna get the silicon circuit board. 12.5 per minute, heck yeah. I feel an unquenchable bloodthirst deep within me. I don't know how to describe it other than a primal rage that drives me to seek out violence. And finally, I have the tools equipped, ready for action, ready to take revenge upon those who have done me wrong. The spitters, the thumpers, the chargers, the hogs. I swear this is not the ravings of a mad lunatic. All I've done is Second Amendment pilled myself. Hey you! Peaceful creature. Fuck you. Oh, get stunned rebarred. That doesn't feel so good, does it? Bam! Get stunned again. How about you? You want some? Bam! Oh, but that's not good enough. Shatter rebar, go! It's like a shotgun, I guess. Bam! Oh, that was like a one-hit kill! Come here, get shotgun, bitch. Bam! And of course, how could I forget the explosive rebar? Oh, how nice is that? Oh, that was not a very peaceful end, was it, sir? I don't care, I need your DNA and I need it now. Don't take that out of context. Hey you! Guess who has a gun now? Yeah, just a gun. I just have a gun. Just a straight... Oh, there's a big boy. How does the big boy fare against guns? Oh, he's taking some shots, that's for sure. Where is he? Where'd you go, bitch? Think I'm afraid? Ow! I might be a little afraid. You know what? I came prepared for... I'm uninstalling this game. I don't know, guys. I think maybe... Did they, like, patch it or something? Because... I don't know. I think my client of the game might be broken or something. It's weird. I've never seen that happen before. That's okay, though. One short flight over, and we'll be right back where we just were in a moment. Oh, I can't believe I died already. Okay, maybe hubris was my downfall. I shall spare no mercy. Maybe the rifle isn't the best option. We need more explosives. Okay, I'm back. Give me all my shit, please. Thank you. Now, where's that blimey rascal? I have some revenge to take. Sir? Thank you. Ooh, but we do have a little, explosive stuff around. Ah, here you are. Yeah, you can't hide under the Christmas present. Holidays are over, bitch. And so's your life. Come here. How did you... Tell me how you survived that. Alright, only one more solution for this. Explosive rebar, go! Oh, I missed. Oh, I didn't miss that time, bitch. I think he's dead. Did he not drop anything? Oh, that's cruel. So cruel! Who's spitting at me? You have the fucking audacity? You know what? I can't fucking aim. Let's get homing bullets. Oh, how wonderful is that? Don't ask me how the technology works. It's just awesome. If you're asking how it works, you should be more focused on the coolness. Holy shit, there's so many of them. Come here, bitch. I'm not afraid. Bam! Fuck you. You're already dead. Get out of town. Omae wa moishinderu.
NANI?
Hello, sir. Would you like to blow up as well? Too late. You have been involuntarily volunteered. Ugh, I'm stuck under the rubble. Oh, I need the work in progress, please. Alright, I found a nice little jungle area, so I'm gonna leave my car behind for now and just go for a little walk and see what we can find. I do have a gas mask now, thankfully. Oh, this guy did not. How unfortunate. Oh shit, I don't have the option yet to scan for hard drives, do I? That's a shame. Why did they go so hard on the environments in this game? Like, I love it. It's such an interesting, unique type place. For, you know, a factory game. No, I'm not dying out here. Not again, not to you fuckers. Ah! Is this an egg? Is this an egg? Just a giant fucking alien egg. There's that voice again.
I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
No, doctors say that, huh? I'd like to meet those doctors. They sound much more cool than my doctor. Ooh, sweet. We got a hard drive. Thank you. Holy crap, there's some big boys up here. Ow! Fuck. Alright. No, don't kill me. Ugh. Finally, revenge. Bullets work, who would have thought? Holy crap, where am I, guys? Might be a little bit lost. Oh, that was so satisfying. That's what Daddy wants. Sorry. That's right, bitch. I ain't fucking around. You're in my territory. Now you're dead. Jesus, he can eat some bullets. How many more do you want? Okay, he gave him up with the floating hog meat. Oh, this place is beautiful. It looks like the forest from Princess Mononoke. Is that a radiated fucking hog? What is going on? Ah, there's so many bastards everywhere. Well, I'd say the lesson here is that the jetpack has given me great mobility. And the weapons are also very useful, but I need some healing because holy crap, I almost died a million times. I'm about to die again. No! For fuck's sake, man! Well, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I probably could have done a little bit better than that, to be honest, but with my jetpack boost, I think I'll make it. Just give it little taps, basically, and then we should fly right... Yeah, well, we're making it. Okay, great. Oh, there's a hard drive right there. Alright, I'm back in the dangerous area. Oh, wonderful. Those hyper tubes are the best technology ever. Now, revenge time. Fuck your couch. Alright, I'm going home. I learned my lesson. The fuck is this thing? Songs of Conquest boombox tape? Dude, I didn't know there was a collectibles in this game. Never seen that in this game. Is that new? Fuck you. Perish. Give me your remains right this second. Oh god, we're going into the lake. No. Please. I'm too young to swim. Well, that was a great little exploratory venture. I got a bunch of power slugs, a ton of alien DNA here, and a couple hard drives. We got a temporary little constructor set up here just because I have so much alien protein to turn into DNA. And here you can see I'm going to be turning it into alien DNA right here. I just have to hook up the conveyor there. And we're getting our alien DNA finally. Now I just sit and watch the coupons come in. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright, the slug races are getting some new contenders. Here comes Mr. Purple Slug. And what's that? We've got one, not one, just one, two yellow slugs on the field. Holy shit, that one is rapidly on the ass of the purple slug. Oh boy. Oh, this is a rapidly evolving race, gentlemen. The electrode circuit board seems kind of cool because it uses only products of oil. I don't have to use copper for that. I'll just grab that. I'm also going to grab the ability to scan enemies. I can also pick up the scannable hard drives finally. That'll make it a lot easier to find more of those. Which completes the quartz section of the MAM. That's awesome. And I've still got 60 alien DNA to sync. Holy crap, that is an incredible sight. 5 more coupons. Thank you, thank you. With that, I'm grabbing some quarter pipes, clean pipelines, and structural frames. Guys, I don't think anyone could have predicted this, but I think the slug races have branched out. And, they may soon encompass the rest of the factory. Yes, indeed. First a yellow and then a blue slug have appeared to exited the facility. They are going quickly, rapidly around. Holy crap, the yellow has taken the lead. He's reaching insane speeds. Is that even legal? Coming up the rear, yet another blue slug, and then following up in last position is the purple slug. That is so unlike him. Oh, despite the blue slug's best effort, he just can't seem to take the lead on the yellow slug. Who will be the victor? Oh god, it's getting so close. I don't know. Oh, we're across the finish line. Is yellow slug! Purple slug really fucking slacked on that race, man. You're slow, purple. Anyone else? Oh, here comes one.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Looks like as you enter, you see we've got catwalks going all around. There's a little walkway for pioneers. Isn't nature beautiful? There's a couple fuel generators, you could say.